It's 2026. Listen, today we got G and super producer Clif joining us to talk about, first of all, let's clap it up for G. I think some of the things is like, this is black men that we suppress and hold in like trauma, just multiple things.
But it's like,
that's what's happening.
If we fighting, I'm trying to knock your teeth out. You knock my teeth out, we still friends?
Let me ask you a question though. We watched the interview with you and Thug. Just being able to say you hurt, somebody hurt me. One of my peers hurt me. That's a challenge.
Why is it that people can go to social media and let everybody know how they feel, but they can't let the person know how they feel? That's always been backwards to me.
Yeah.
Live from REVOLT Studios, it's time for Big Facts. Big Bank is here. DJ Scream is here. It's 2026. Listen, today we got G and super producer Clif joining us to talk about, first of all, let's clap it up for G and super producer Clif. You know, we're going to talk about 2026, mental health, you know what I'm saying, physical health, not procrastinating, knocking down them goals. But first off, let's check on y'all, man. What's up with y'all? Mental health good? 2026 going on? What's on y'all mind and your hearts?
The retreat.
Yeah, like I just came back from out of town. I'm coming from SC. So I was out of town, top of year. So I'm just super grateful, super blessed. It's been 10 years since my pop passed. So I just been, you know what I mean, just get my mind right, preparing for the rest of the years. But other than that, man, I'm grateful, super blessed, super grateful.
I'm right there with him. Glad to make it into another year. Last year was intense. But I'm looking forward to, you know, big things, 2026.
Last time we chatted, man, I know y'all big on physical health and working out, you know what I'm saying, and cardio and all different type of things. Talk about how important it is to take care of that physical health and some of the challenges that goes along with staying consistent and being on top of it.
Your consistency compounds. So anything you do, you want to make sure you're putting in that work on an everyday basis. And I might not be the best person to speak at it because I might be too intense. You know, my sleeping patterns, they vary. I drop as early as 5 every night. I wake up every day at 1 a.m. So I'm always texting this man music and shit.
Oh, you said you go to sleep at 5 and wake up at 1?
Around 1. Get in the gym around 2. Get out the gym around 4. He know. He be getting the messages.
When I get back from the club, he'll hit me like, yo, he got this record. He'll send me this song. So I'm already up doing what I got to do. But he's, you know what I mean, still active early.
Yeah.
I'm getting home. He already getting the day started. Like, it's crazy.
In the office by 6. Yes, sir.
2 a.m. workout is kind of, you ever worked out 2 a.m.? I know, baby, I just discovered he be at nighttime hiking or whatever.
Oh, yeah, but not no 2 a.m. though.
Man, yeah, that's sleepy time.
Right.
Hey, the retreat, what you say you came back from a retreat, what the retreat was?
Yeah, so I went to Santee, South Carolina, and out there they have these cabins. So, and as a kid, I go out there a lot with my folks. So I made a tradition at the top of the year, every top of the year, January 3rd was my pop pass. So around that time, I just stay out there, dolo. Is, you know what I mean? It's real peaceful on the lake. I'm just chilling. Just like I said, preparing for the top of the year, and you know, making sure I keep my mental in check.
Like a reset.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I have to. But being in nightlife as a club DJ, it's always so much. You know what I mean? Just super intense, mad people, just trying to accommodate everybody as much as you can and staying on top of it all. But so that reset for me is mad important. I have to do it. Like I make sure I don't break that tradition no matter what. Even if I got to push it back a little bit to like maybe a different time, but still I have to do the top of the year every.
So you got that balance.
Yeah, got to.
Crazy extreme and then
yeah. No, for real, I have to. Like for me, it's imperative because my folks, they were so important to me. My pops, he played every instrument you could think of. My mom sang. They're just creative, so I get all of my creativity from them. You know what I mean? So I do what I can to, you know, of course, honor them and live for them because, man, I lost them when I was like, 23, 24? You know what I mean? So 10 years later, still working through that because grief is so, like, you just never stop grieving, you know what I mean? So
never.
I lost my dad in 2019. Yeah. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
So we definitely united around that.
Yeah, so anything I can do to just, you know, keep myself focused and just make them proud, I'm gonna do it every time.
Same thing too. My parents were married for 35 years. My father was the most complete man I ever knew. Instilled discipline, structure. I'm the oldest of 3, so I always had to take care of my brothers, taught me how to fight, security. So once we figured out we had that in common, which is unfortunate, you know, we definitely kind of united around that as well.
100%.
I'm named after my father.
What y'all think some of the things is, like, just as black men that we suppress and hold in, like trauma, just multiple things. Obviously, we know about grief and losing people. What's some of the other things we just be holding in and just trying to be tough and beating our chest? Like,
Man, I think a lot of times, I know for me personally, I could be super proud. I can, you know what I mean, like, think like, man, nobody, either no one cares. So I'm like, all right, I'm not going to be the most emotional or receptive to certain things, or just be selfish. So like I said, I know, like, just not really, you know what I mean, just not really caring about certain things, but make it to a point where I have to be open and receptive to things in order to grow from that. So I think just us as men in general.
Like, black masculinity is not supposed to be vulnerable.
Yeah, right.
Like, we watched that interview with you and Thug last summer. I mean, just being able to say you hurt. Somebody hurt me. One of my peers hurt me. That's a challenge.
That's the biggest challenge. I think that's, people start wars instead of telling the person, like, bro, you hurt my feelings. Like, that's like kind of like the weakest thing in the world to say out of a man's mouth.
I'm hurt.
In his own mind, is like, if you ain't hurt me. So they try to hurt you as bad.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I don't know. I don't see myself just telling nobody you hurt me either. I probably just cut you off or whatever.
Yeah, that's
but
that,
then that
that's
shows
pride.
you, like, that the lack of the conflict resolution skills that we have as black men too. Because a lot of this stuff could just be a conversation, just straight problem solving conversation.
Everything's a conversation.
You're right. Everything is a conversation.
All right, bro, let's just get to it real quick. Like, I know it's a little uncomfortable for me to come to you with this, but I really feel like, based off everything I've done for you, the sacrifices that I've put in, even if it was some confusion around something, we could have talked through it, and you don't really see that.
Man, who ain't, cuz motherfuckers ain't trying to hear that, man.
See?
Well,
Ain't nobody trying to hear it when they in their
2026,
emotions.
and we still don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
When they in their emotions, they don't want to hear it.
But okay, so why is it that why is it that people, I'm just wondering, can go to social media and let everybody know how they feel, but they can't let the person know how they feel? That's always been backwards to me.
Yeah, nah, that is though.
Which is kind of feminine too, in a way. Like, the way social media is designed, it's designed for you just to go back and forth and talk.
Yeah.
Which is kind of rooted in femininity. No disrespect to women.
No, them
Right?
facts.
Like, a man is supposed to engage that man firsthand.
Yeah.
Whatever it is bothering me, we need to go ahead and just air it out. Even if we got to shoot a fair one.
100%.
And then after the fair one, when the emotions subside, had that discussion. But you're not seeing that amongst our community anymore.
Yeah, that's over with. That's over with. Ain't nobody, bro, that's over with, man. People be on too many.
A simple conversation is over with.
No, it's about fighting. Like, ain't nobody doing no fair ones no more. It's over with.
Yeah.
If we friends, though, I feel like we should, if we friends and we gotta.
Sometimes that friend stuff be going wrong too.
How we fight and we friends though? I'm just trying to get understanding.
Conflict resolution. That's what's happening.
I understand that, but it's like,
That's what's happening.
if we fighting, I'm trying to knock your teeth out. You knock my teeth out. We still friends?
Let me ask you a question, though. Because we lack the
I don't know
communication.
if we can be.
We lack the communication to just have a conversation. So
Fact.
sometimes it might just have to come to that. And then after it comes to that, emotions subside, adrenaline comes down, and it's like, all right, now, hey, man, look, man, I was just.
You ain't never
I
get
think before we get to, my bad, screen. I think before we get to fighting, we should just put space in between us, let us calm down, because time do kind of soften things. It may not heal it, it'll soften it enough to where we move on with our life, and then we come back and revisit that.
Yeah.
We might not even talk about it. We might be like, I was tripping. That's it. We ain't even got to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because time trying to fight and all that, I don't know about
You
it.
ain't never just like fight your partner. I'm talking about when you
We
was
were
young.
kids.
When you
That-
kid,
that
but
is
you
like
saying
we
as a
grown
man.
men now.
I got you.
Because somebody got to lose in the fight.
Long as them cameras not rolling.
Man.
Bro, it's cameras there. It's cameras in everything.
And we friends, and the
So y'all could fight if y'all had a disagreement and think y'all could hug it up afterwards.
Nah.
I
With
think,
a black eye and a tooth missing.
I think with G and I think with
That's
G,
what I'm saying.
I think with my dog G and I, man, like we too. I think one, we too ill for that. Like, it wouldn't come to that because we could just talk as men and not let our pride get into it. Because I think everything just reverts to just being too proud.
Nah, them facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you and I could speak as men and be cool, like whatever our differences are, and we get through it, we get through it. But I think oftentimes it's just like folks just can't get over themselves.
I think, me personally, I think you just shouldn't, as people, when you know you very opinionated, such as myself, you just shouldn't even indulge in conversation with people that is gonna go left with. You know what I'm saying?
Avoidance.
It's like, we cool, but we just gonna be cool. Yeah. We don't have to be on a personal level to where we having conversations because we don't agree.
Right.
I was gonna say agree to disagree.
Yeah, no doubt.
So we don't agree, so there's no reason for me and you to keep tangling up in conversations.
Correct.
Because that's a disaster waiting to happen.
That's what the whole agree to disagree is for. You're right. Spot on.
So I just be like, that's my boy, and pass.
That's it. Because some folks just be too ignorant, and they can't just get past themselves. So, like you said, man, like if I can't talk to you, it is what it is.
You can't take people's opinion personal,
no doubt.
Man. But with family and close type friends and business, you gotta kind of become personal, because I talk Scream every day, more than I talk to my family members, like every day. So it's personal, really, but it's business, but it's personal. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, but I know we are the type of people, if we disagree on something, I can at least see your side, you can see my side, and we can agree to meet it in the middle or figure it out, or you might be wrong, or it's on you. Go ahead with that, Scream.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna support it full thing, even if I don't see it, but some people you just don't see eye to eye with.
Yeah.
We gotta know that too. Some people just not meant
the worst
to
people
be in our conversation.
The worst people to try to do that with, those people who don't take accountability. We'll all take accountability right here. Like, I messed up.
Yeah.
That's on me. You know what I'm saying? But some people they're going to have 50 million excuses. They're going to point the finger every which way before.
I can't stand it.
And that make it worse. That really brings something out of you that makes you more angry, because it's like, that you messed up. Just take accountability and let's move on.
Correct.
I think my biggest strong point is I vet everybody, including myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. It's like, I can vet you and see like because I'm a mirror. I can deal with you whatever necessary way for us to deal. Because Absolutely. I'm not taking you personal.
Absolutely.
Or literal. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? We did business. I can do business with people I don't like. I can have a friendship with people I don't like, because it's like, I know how to adjust to it. I don't take nothing personal.
That's a mature mindset, though.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's very mature. And you do see that in business a lot, especially when you get off to the corporate space. These folks don't like each other, and they do business. As long as they get to that bag and their families can benefit, they keep it pushing. When do we get to evolve as a collective to that place? Right? Because what happened last fall or last summer when you did that interview, like, it seems so obvious to me, but I'm not from that culture, right? That these two should be able to have a conversation around the bag.
Correct.
Like, there's so much on the table with y'all being together. We get this, some bullshit happen, obviously. But are we gonna let all of what could still be happening go by the wayside because we just can't even have a simple conversation? We might not like each other like we used to. We might not be able to hang out like we used to, right? But
I think some conversations supposed to happen before it unraveled. You get what I'm saying? Like,
but in those circumstances, how could it have happened?
Which circumstances?
I'm saying if nobody wouldn't have said nothing, about each other, like, it become personal when you try to like ruin me as a person or my character. Like, people gonna take that person forever.
Correct.
That's why I said, like, earlier, I was like, if I get in a disagreement with someone before we fight or fight on the internet, let's just put some space in between us. Nobody ain't gotta know we got no problem.
Bank, let's not fight on the internet. I said no phones. I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
No cameras.
No, I'm saying we fighting on the internet is words too.
Right.
Not just hand-to-hand fighting, like you say, back and forth, the female energy.
Yep.
If we going back and forth on the internet, we're fighting.
Correct.
Catty, it's catty, but we fighting.
Correct.
Words are harmful just like licks.
Then having the whole world involved too. So now you looking crazy.
Yep.
You trying to prove yourself like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
That's what we talked about on Scream Show.
Yeah.
Like, especially in our community too, we make the mistake of thinking we're all monolithic. A lot of us come from
What we say?
monolithic, like we all come from the same culture and the same background.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When in reality, like, especially for me being from DC, I grew up with a lot of black people, well-to-do. We talked about it on your show. Middle class, high middle class, went to college, educated, and they're fans of the culture. And they get into the comment sections and they pick sides and they encourage the bullshit. And it's like, wait a minute, bro, like, You should just be enjoying the art of it.
And they don't even care. It's just entertainment to them. But people are taking this stuff personal. People are doing drugs, trying to escape that reality, because people done made, not speaking on nobody in particular, people have made the internet their reality.
Oh, for sure.
See, that's the difference. I know what my reality is for real.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, the internet is not my reality.
Shouldn't be nobody's.
Man,
Shouldn't be nobody's.
I think now we a little bit too far gone from that. But like you said, folks made the internet their whole personality, from fan bases to just your everyday person. They feel like if I'm not cool outside, then I could create this person inside and be whoever I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Just do what I gotta do, and it is what it is. So like it's just crazy right now. It's crazy right now.
So is the answer to engage and try to fix some of this stuff, or disengage and let it be what it is?
It's the latter. As somebody that works in tech, I hate to cut you off, Bank. I work in tech.
Go ahead.
That's why I shape the parameter with this is feminine energy.
Yeah.
The way they design these apps to just have you going back and forth like a woman.
So disengage and let it be what it is.
You gotta find a way to get back into the material world, right? Because the parameters have been set by socially awkward white men who've developed these apps, right? That we just blindly started to use. We never questioned why we had to use these apps to interface when we didn't have them before. Right, so now you got these socially awkward white men, the Zuckerbergs of the world. They create these apps because they don't know how to interface in the real world, and we blindly just
I ain't never thought about that.
using them.
These apps is trying to make us like them.
Yeah. So,
But the thing about, go ahead.
We have to find a way to slowly disengage and get back into the material world, especially if you're not making money from these apps.
Okay, there we go. Go ahead.
Sure.
Go
If you
ahead.
just-
That's what I'm about to say.
You just on it all day with your attention fragmented, got your data, you forfeiting your data willingly.
Yeah.
You know, you just a user. It takes race
Just
out
a
of it.
user.
Men set parameters and build
Yeah.
structures. Women fill them. Women fill them. So now you got just like a lot of men, and you see people talking about the issues with masculinity now and what's going on with men. Why do they feel left out? Because we got to get back to just general manhood. You got to get off the computer. You got to get off the phone. Man ain't supposed to be on the phone all day, scrolling, looking at pictures, going back and forth about Gunna and Thug with an opinion,
Right.
picking a side. Come on, bro. Like, no, you supposed to be working a construction job. We getting all these people out the country, whether you like it or not. It's job opportunities. You can't tell AI to make a house yet.
Right.
Yet.
Yo, come on, man.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be investing in XRP and Bitcoin and getting to the bag, like, and enjoy
mad
the music. You don't got to pick a side.
Facts.
So I ain't mad at that.
Nah, with the internet, everybody can't disengage though, because there's some money to be made off of. You just got to know what you there for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them apps, you got to know, you got to use them to your advantage. You can't let it use you. Like you just said, you're a user. So that's an addict.
That's what's happening.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
But Bank, be real. Bank hitting on a great point, because you wake up, sometimes you just hit the phone.
Hit the phone
Hit
like
the app.
a pipe.
And you don't
like
even-
hitting the blunt. Let me hit the phone real
But you
quick.
don't even see the spiritual aspect of what you're doing to yourself.
Yeah,
Like, you
right,
got all
man.
the stuff on it, the content with the gender wars and the rap and this. You might wake up in a good mood. Next thing you know, you've seen a gender war video. Now that energy transference
Immediately.
immediately is spiritual. Got you in the mood, you're like, man, fuck bitches. Fuck bitches. How do you wake up in a good mood?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, your energy is fuck bitches. And you walk around,
Nah,
the
you
most
right.
innocent young lady, first thing you see, you got giving her attitude. No.
But that's crazy, bro. I ain't never thought about that.
How
But
long?
You right.
For everybody, how long before y'all wake up do y'all touch their phone and get on social media? This year, I'll say I've been doing an hour. I ain't gonna cap about the
January
past.
8th, Scream.
You said what?
It's January 8th. You said this year.
This year so far,
A week.
I've been taking an hour to myself before I touch that phone
I'm not
and
mad
get
at
into it. So far.
Man, I ain't gonna hold you. Most times it be pretty much immediately. You know what I mean? Like
As soon as you open your eyes,
You see, that's what's up.
damn near.
That was it.
I ain't
at
gonna
least
hold
keeping
you.
it real.
Damn near, like just see what's going on. But I'm one of the people that just I'll be super observant. I'm not gonna be like engaged on everything. You know what I mean?
is
Chatting
clear.
online all the time. Because for real, a lot of what's on the internet, it just doesn't matter. Like if you just go out, just put the phone down.
Very irrelevant.
Like none of it matters. And there's some people in the world that don't even know what's going on. It's so much content, like gender war content. People might not even know about that. Like a lot of streamer content. There's so much going on in that world, but someone else has no idea what's happening. Hip hop, somebody that listens to country won't even know, like,
in that universe, what's going on.
And doesn't even care.
Correct.
Like, the whole Kendrick and Drake thing.
Been phasing.
Word. There's people that don't even care about it. It didn't mean
That's
nothing.
how it is. I know there's a way for us to be able to disengage.
The way to disengage is just choose to disengage. You
Yeah,
just
there's
make
a
a
path.
choice, like, I'm gonna disengage. But
You got to know why.
when you're
calculate them dots.
addicted, when you're addicted to something,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a user.
You wake up and just touch the phone, bang.
I put my phone in the other room just so I can't just roll over and get it, because I will.
Yeah.
I'm a user at times. I'm a
reformed
like I'm taking it one day at a time.
one day at a
For
time.
sure. For sure.
Cause some mornings I might be able to use, some mornings I erase the app. So, you know what I'm saying? It got me. It got me to the point of what he just said just registered so hard. Like, you can read something and be like, just read just anything, one of them quotes, or listen to your friends backstage, and then you looking at all your friends like, fuck y'all.
Yep.
That's the truth. Cause it sounds so triggering and true, and
That's why
man.
they call them influencers.
No doubt.
All this,
That's
all
cold.
that shit on there is influence.
I pray. I wake up. First thing I do is talk to God.
Yep.
Immediately.
Yeah, talk to God. I grab it, but I grab it with a certain level of intentionality and mindfulness. That's one thing we got to practice in 26, especially in our culture, is mindfulness. Be mindful of what you are paying your attention to.
Hold on, real quick bookmark though. But you don't have no Instagram though, right?
You know my issue. Because of what I do for a living, I can't
Got you.
be
We
as
get
out
it.
there as possible.
Got you.
So no, I don't have the formal social medias like most people do. But I'm still aware. I'm in the culture. I
got you. I got you.
Don't get twisted. I'm still hip. I know what's going on out here.
Got
Goddamn
you.
it.
Got you.
But no, I don't have an Instagram. But still, you pray.
Yeah.
And I'm just mindful. Hey, look, the gender war content, the rap stuff, right? The women absorbed in themselves, the men absorbed in themselves. Like, I'm not trying to start my day with that and with your trauma.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now I got your trauma, and that's not even for me. Right? Like, nah.
I'm trying to add to the algorithm. I'm trying to add to the algorithm.
Man.
I'm trying to send me something to check my way through the algorithm, man.
Like,
Shit.
that's the thing. Like,
It's a business.
yeah, that's the thing. Like, monetization made it to where anybody can really get to it
Oh,
on the internet.
This bank though, hold on. You are a man of like principle in a way.
Oh, for sure.
So you're not using the algorithm like a Charleston White.
I'm
Like,
just
you're not
trying to
gonna get
add
on there
to
and
it.
say nothing crazy just for some attention. I don't see you doing that.
But guess what? I'm glad you said Charleston White. I don't feel like, guess what? Charleston White be saying some crazy shit
On purpose.
on purpose, but
On
he
purpose.
know what he doing though.
On purpose.
He's staying in the algorithm. He work. He has figured it out. I'm not. This the internet.
Yeah.
This is a joke to me.
You heavy in the algorithm though. You be up and down all my page, all your quotes. Like, you're heavy in a lot of people.
No, I get it because I'm being myself.
That's the best way to
a
be.
great way to be.
That was my point.
Exactly.
You're not making a caricature out of yourself. He's
Yeah.
making a caricature out of himself to play the algorithm for monetization. Everybody don't want to go that route. Some of us just want to be ourselves, like you just said.
But is he wrong?
In a way, you can argue he is.
How?
Because of the impressionable minds that don't understand how he's playing the algorithm. Like to Clif's point, they might just see a clip of some of the madness he said for attention and then define him off of that. Or take on the energy transference that we've talked about the last 15, 20 minutes. Because he does say some off-the-wall outlandish things for the sake.
But you shouldn't you
attention.
think about a comedian, all right?
Okay.
You should be able to like, I just watched a Dave Chappelle. You should be able to take what you want to take for face value and filter out the rest.
When we all had agreed upon truths, you could do that. You don't have that no more. People get on the internet, think what they see is real.
No doubt.
But is that on the internet? Is that on the people that surround you or your family or how you raised what's
It's
instilled
on
in
both.
you?
We just agreed we didn't set the parameters. We didn't set the parameters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you didn't set the parameters, you don't control why the algorithm is more incentivized for you to act stupid to get attention. Now this man will come in here and tell you off the camera, I'm just playing a character. I'm a character.
He said, I don't care. I like Charleston White though because he's saying everything. Get what? People are just hearing what they. Now I don't like everything he say. I don't agree with half of the stuff he say, but I get it. I look at it like this. What he's saying on the camera, bro, when he came to this game, bro, when I came with the bow tie and I was doing the community, nobody didn't want to kill nothing about me. When I create this character, this is how I'm feeding my family. I can't be mad at a man for how he feed his family. He ready to die, go to jail, kill, whatever about that character.
We're not knocking his hustle. I'll never knock the black man. That's the end user who took advantage of the algorithm to work in his favor.
For sure.
I put the emphasis back on the people that created the nonsense.
Exactly.
And structured it so you got to play a character just to make a living.
It's messed up, but somebody got to do it. Somebody gonna do it. They doing it.
Yeah. We all not. That's why we go back to everybody. We all not finna do that. You not finna do that.
Oh no, I'm not finna do that.
I'm not finna do that.
Oh no,
I know you not finna do that.
No, it's really all about how you use it. Because I see Bank all the time on TikTok.
Keeping it real.
I see Scream all the time on TikTok. Just different clips.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's all about how you use it. Because with Charleston White, I think what he does is intentional, but he has that fan base and it's been working ever since. So
we'll all sit up here and be sad if something happened to him because we all know what he's doing.
Right. I think so. I think so.
I don't think he gonna let that happen. Charles called the police Eddie Bucket.
I think he's saying in the sense of like, everybody.
I get what he said.
Everybody be like, man.
Everybody was so hard on Kevin Samuels, but it's like people start missing him when he was gone. Like, man, Kevin actually
his
was
clips
talking.
still live on.
It made a lot of sense.
And and they stand true. A lot of what he was saying, because I consume a lot of that content, just because like I just find it interesting how he speaks to women and people that call into the show. Because I think a lot of times, if you just talk about just women in general, I think sometimes they need some type of leadership or some type of, you know what I mean?
They definitely do.
Some type of guidance, you know what I mean? So I think what he was doing, whether it might have been aggressive or...
He was on point.
But yeah, either way, it was direct. And I think it was just a lot of things that certain women needed to hear. But to your point though, Scream, like, it still stands true. People might not have liked it then, and some people don't like it now, but regardless, I think a lot of what he was talking about was just relevant no matter what, no matter how you spin it.
Man, they've made it impossible for you to literally, like, a lot of stuff I say, this podcasting has been a very humbling experience for me because it's calmed me down, made me know I can't really be exactly who I am, because certain stuff I be wanting to say too.
For sure.
But I just don't, because me knowing people are watching and taking my word for face value, and these could be my feelings.
Exactly.
That's what I was pointing to.
You get what I'm saying?
That's what I was pointing
at
to.
the end of the day, I be want to do with Kanye and all the rest of them.
You don't want to self-center at all.
Rant.
Yeah.
Self-censor.
But I can't though. You know what I'm saying? Because I chose this lane. But I can't be mad at somebody who just don't give a.
You can't listen.
Cause what would I be if I didn't create this character?
For sure.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm saying a character. People that's going to get paid. What would I be if I didn't create that?
But let's keep you making a good point. But then with Ye, the one thing we got to take into consideration with Ye, since we on mental health, is the fact that he is bipolar. And when he does lose it, people negate that context and take what he's saying face value, and that always bothers me.
But the thing about it, we all bipolar. He's
clinically diagnosed. That's different.
Right. Man,
and in our community,
we all got some mental health.
I think in our community too. I was getting ready to go there. No disrespect to anybody.
We all do.
Go ahead.
We got a lot of issues that we don't like to talk about.
100%. I know I'm just like Kanye, worse.
I mean, even when y'all had WAP.
I just know how to contain it a little bit.
Yeah. When y'all had WAP on the show, shout out to WAP and his wife for being able to talk about some of the stigma that's associated with these issues that a lot of us have, that we know we have in our family, and we just don't want to talk about it. So folks not getting the treatment that they need, and we know folks ain't wrapped too tight, and we like, why so-and-so? Because so-and-so might be schizophrenic. That shit running the family. Like, we just don't talk about it. This is why we're suffering from some of the conflict resolution, problem solving skills.
Yes.
I feel like I could say anything.
Right.
Now, as a man, you know you need to carry yourself with a certain level of self-control and self-awareness. And you know you can't say everything that comes to your mind. You are a grown man.
No doubt.
But you should be able to, though.
You should be able, yes.
You should be able to, though.
I feel both.
Like this, listen, not to cut you off, but bro, this was making this fake. It if we be 100% honest, if everybody said their true was being their true self, we would know how to deal with everybody. If everybody's coming, everybody got a character. Most people got a character in life, not even on the internet. Their life is a character.
You got to work with a character for sure.
Yeah. Like I learned how to act. Like that's what's messing it up. Like with Trump, he's acting how he act.
Mm-hmm. He thorough.
But he don't care about consequences. Though. That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem with everything that's going on.
He
in
might
the world.
be the most thorough president.
He first black president.
Maybe
that's crazy.
No, maybe Bush too was thorough.
Oh no, don't do that. Nah,
so y'all, hold up.
Go ahead.
If everybody was being their self, their true authentic self, we wouldn't have these issues because we would know what every problem was.
You've never at any point had a society like that. You've always had people that have to self-govern, and that's where strategy comes in. You don't wear everything you want to say on your sleeve, Bank. Like I said, you pointed to your own evolution.
Oh no, you
pointed to your own evolution.
I learned how to act. You know what I'm saying? We had to learn how to act. But I'm saying I don't. This ain't what I want to do. I really want to say certain shit and don't give a fuck about the consequences about it.
Yeah.
But I can't. But like you said, that's come with growth and inner work and all this peace and walking and drinking juices, being vegan, all that come with that.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's your cog. That's metacognition. You're thinking.
But I really, in my soul,
you still want to crash out.
To the max, bro. Because it's so much stuff that just irks me, and I know I got these grandkids coming up in this, my kids done came. It's just so much shit that irks me that I really want to speak on, but it's just gonna sound like a nagging granddad.
That's the thing.
There's ways to do it though.
Yeah,
there's ways to do it. Like I feel like, okay, a podcast is one platform, but then there's certain stuff you can get by. I'm not saying get away with, but like in a book, if you do a book or you do something else, there's other ways to express that. You can get your whole mind and get your shit off in different ways.
So that takes us back to the first question you asked when we sat down to music. Did you listen to the project?
Huh?
I ain't said it to
Man,
That's really what we're doing. We're taking that aggressive energy in a lot of the music that has no real content and direction in it, and we're channeling it for people who want to take that energy out in the gym.
Okay.
So you transmute that aggressive energy in the gym, and it ends up working to your benefit. So you get it out of your system.
You're right. That's why I play golf. And when I go hiking, listen to music while I'm doing that. It do kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, balance you out.
But that's why I say we all have issues, bro.
Correct.
Trust me, bro. Everybody, if you're a black man in America, bro, if you're a black man anywhere, bro, you got issues, bro.
Most definitely.
Because we harbor too much and we try to poke our chests out, chin up too much. When sometimes it's time to lay down and just cry about it. We try to poke, but all that's up in there. That's like a laxative.
Man, for real though. That's the thing with me, like with grief, like with my folks. Sometimes, like, I think like in my adult life, when my mom passed back in 2015, I never cried that much, like in my adult life, period. So anytime I do feel, I just allow myself to feel. I can't hold it. I can't hold it in, because if I hold it in, I'm gonna go outside and like I might just act out of character and not care about what I think about those consequences. Like you said, like I know you might think a certain thing, or people want to do certain things or say certain things, but if I hold in all that aggression, then I might not care, and then that might stop me from getting certain club gigs as a DJ, getting certain things.
Mess the business up. Mess the money up.
Yeah, exactly.
Mess the money up.
So I just been allowing myself within these past 10 years to just feel, so I don't like just lose it all.
Why can't a black man just feel?
Word.
And the project too, speaking of feel, it's 3 projects. The most recent project represents growth. They're like capsules. The first is pain. I was dealing with a lot of crazy madness in my personal life. Took it to him. He put together a project that captured it perfectly. The project we promoted last year on your show, the second version is more fun. It represents healing, right? Last one, growth. And then you look at, like, from a spiritual standpoint, the chakras. Project starts off with 236 records. Love 36. That aggression. When I'm in the gym, that's what I need. Start flexing and getting it up out of me. So you start at the root chakra, and you work your way up to what you said, feel. The heart. Project make you want to feel something. You got Bankroll Fresh on the interlude. And we all miss Bank. Talking about how hard he getting ready to go. From the clip in 2016. 2015 just ended.
All knew everything.
All knew everything. You know the clip. Yeah, we go right into Banks records.
New crib on the way, all that.
Then we end at the heart. After Pooh Shiesty, FDO, Madness, we go right into Married to the Game by Pluto. And then I do this with Nipsey and Thug and Mozzie.
See, that's the beautiful, man. I think that's what the music was for. This music was not meant to be taken literal. You know what I'm saying? The music was meant as a soundtrack for however you doing whatever you do in your day-to-day life. It's when we start taking it too literal, the problem started.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We got to start using it as more of a tool now as well. And I really blame my peers more than anything because we still got cousins. A lot of us just one generation removed from poverty. Just one generation. You might have came up, like I said, high middle class, you know, college educated, whatever. Bro, you just one generation removed. That means your parents sacrificed to put you in position. That's all that means. But your cousins, some of them on both sides, they still in it. They still in it to win it. And the fact that, like I think Bank was saying, we take that culture and almost like white boys and little white girls do, start to become fanatics of it and cheer on the ignorant aspects of it. You almost incentivize them, and this is before the algorithm, you almost incentivize them to start playing caricatures of their life. They're like, oh, well, if I can't make it out, but my only way out is to talk about criminality.
Yep.
Well, and you know, my bigger cousins, they look like me, they like it too. Maybe I'ma just go rap. And then you get in them spaces and them people that look like you that want to sign you, or the people that want to sign you don't even look like you.
And then you get the money, they fuck around and be a star, get the money, then they actually can get some people around them that's like that.
That's like that.
Now we like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
But you ain't never been like that.
Man.
Yeah. Damn.
Now, you know what I'm saying? That's how I go. Your money made you like that. That happens a lot though.
A lot.
Too much.
We got to get back in control of our collective.
How we do it, bro? What's the solution? We know the problem.
I don't have all the answers.
You got one?
I think we probably need to just start small, like we starting with health. Health clears your mind. The mental cognition, the benefits that you get from a clear mind help you be able to think. And when you went through your process of I could crash out, then if I think about everything I got going on, you start to immediately and then that introspection piece, you got to be able to self-reflect.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
That's important.
All right, look in the mirror. Gunna, look in the mirror. You came home screaming, free Thug. You made it seem like everything was cool. All of a sudden, the man came home and he's upset, and maybe rightfully so, based off how he see things. And all of a sudden, you don't say nothing. He out here hurt. That interview with you, that man sound like he's about to cry.
You would cry.
Y'all need to talk. So simple things, communication. And we don't need to talk on social media. We need to talk as men. You know what I'm saying? I'm still signing you. You put me on. We ain't talk about that.
What part?
2015, 2014, how that man shifted the Overton window of what's accepted in trap music.
Talk about Thug?
My God.
Break it down. What's your feeling?
Well, as an out-of-towner, man, I had to come down here for a detail. We talked about this. Like, we never heard anything like that before. Specifically when he was in that pocket. The slurring of his words, when he was really spitting, his aesthetic, the way he was pushing the boundaries with the different clothes.
Right.
When you thought trap music at one point, go back to that era. You were MMG that time. Before that, you thought and conceived the music a certain way. After that, it was like, you can do anything with this.
You think it was a good thing or a bad thing?
A good thing, because it makes the music and the art more universal. Basically like a modern Andre 3000.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yup. Pluto, same way. Both of them got crazy work ethics. So to be able to see that as an out-of-towner, I was just like, wow. I didn't realize, like, at those moments, I'm living through a golden era of Atlanta music. You know, but what triggered that thought is like Gunna comes after that. Thug influenced so many artists. Like, bro, you wouldn't have I'm not gonna say you wouldn't have a career, but you might not be where you are if it wasn't for this man. Right? And the work that he put in. And at the time when he's putting it in, I'm an out of town. I keep level setting with that context for a reason. It wasn't like everybody liked it.
Wait, you from DC?
Correct.
How did you view, what was your perspective of Atlanta then versus your perspective of Atlanta
You're
now?
capturing the context. It was Jeezy, Gucci, black culture, black cookouts, black festivals, a place where Black Mecca still exists, because at one point that was DC. So that was my perception. And then I come down and I'm on the ground. Oh, and then some of the new Wapping and stuff as well. Dr. York, big here, before he got in trouble. And that's what's going on. 2014, 2015, I'm like, they like Thug. I'm like, Thug, what is Thug? Then I get like, I think with that, some of his music, I just never heard music like that, right? It wasn't just regular 16 bars. And then you look at him and, you know, that's when he's malnourished with the gold teeth. And it was just like, what?
You said malnourished.
It's like, damn, he put it down like that? And then you read the lyrics, you're like, he actually flowing and rapping and snapping. So it's like, now I'm like, damn, I'm in the midst of a whole new renaissance I didn't even conceptualize being in.
How do you so compared to then? How and this for everybody. How do y'all perceive Atlanta now? Because I know a lot of people would say unity and this and that, and like you say, Black Mecca and fun. And
Post Rico, different. Post COVID, different. A lot of out of towners. A lot of people just came down here for the allure of it, and it just feels different now.
I think just on the music side, I think there's more variety. You got people like Playboy Cardi, that's different from Baby, and you know what I mean. So I think there's some variety in the underground scene too. That's really coming up. So I think Atlanta, 10 years ago or 15 years ago, like the city is still prominent in the music scene just in general, still influential. Like I think Atlanta and Memphis is like right there with each other.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Just period. I don't care what region. I think Atlanta and Memphis really got it. So just like they still got the game in the palm of their hands. Like no matter how you spin it, like you can't take that away from them. It is what it is.
You think?
Go ahead. Earlier y'all said about Trump. You said Trump the GOAT.
No, not the GOAT. I said he was thorough, meaning that. Let me be clear too, because I know people gonna see this back home and be like, "You said he's the GOAT." I did not say the GOAT. He says what he's gonna do. He follows through.
He does.
Seldom have you seen a politician, especially a conventional politician that came up in the politics world. I was a governor, I was a senator, now I'm a president. Actually follow through with the things they say they're going to do. They might get in office and do one thing, two things. You know, Trump gets in there, he's just having his way. So that's what I meant when I said he's thorough. His temperament sometimes seems a little off. He can be governed by his emotions. But no, I don't think he's the GOAT. If I had to say like GOAT for president, probably go like LBJ. Or maybe in my lifetime, maybe President Clinton. But I wouldn't.
Clinton?
Yeah, bro. I wouldn't, you know. Maybe history will be kinder to President Trump. But I get his appeal. I think on the progress report with Lala, I mentioned why I understand his appeal. He comes across like a machismo rapper from the 90s with the women.
Like a rapper.
You know what I'm saying? And you see the clips of him from back in the day with all the women. He's been divorced like 3 times and shit. So I get his appeal. But at the same time, no, we're talking about running the country. And that's different than like, you know, just bravado.
How you think this pulling up and just taking people trap gonna end up like, as a person who...
That's been going on. Historical context. We talked about this out in the lobby. President Obama took Gaddafi out.
He did.
And Gaddafi was a good leader. Like, he was thorough. All he was trying to do was get away from the dollar. Right? Got that. Obama must have got that call. We don't want that. Next thing you know, Gaddafi's out of here. Same thing in Venezuela. Now under President Trump. And the reason I bring that up is people like picking sides with the parties. Oh, this side is better than that side. And if we had Kamala in there, this wouldn't have happened. If we had Kamala in there, Kamala would have got the call.
Same play.
Venezuela leader would have been removed.
I truly believe
Same thing.
I believe that.
Same thing. So that's how.
But they saying Trump just bucking the system, doing it his way, like ride past the gas station, like. Oil too high, man.
We got to stop giving Trump too much credit.
It's somebody above Trump. I always say
Yeah, we got to stop giving Trump too much credit.
this man worked with them, not with them, but he works closer.
Yeah.
You work for the DOJ. You can say that.
Yeah.
So you saying everything got something to do with something else?
Correct. The higher up you go, the more you see how things really work. Okay. And you just make a mental note. If you, and like I said, to answer your other question too, like how can we change things? You start small, but then ultimately you work towards changing institutions. Institutions still matter. Yeah, the world might change because social media has rewired the way we interact with each other and people might seem different, but institutions still matter. You still stop at red lights. You still want to have your grandkids have the best life so they get in college funds. Your cousin is an investment banker. He got investment knowledge with investment. Marriage still matters, even though in our community we've tried to denigrate it. Still matters. Try getting into your partner's doctor room, the medical room, and they're going through something that you ain't the power of attorney because you ain't the real wife or the real husband.
Oh, yeah, it's quiet.
Try, we got parents we lost. Try getting a life insurance policy. Hopefully there is one. But folks ain't married. They just extended girlfriendhood, extended boyfriendhood.
Man, forget about it.
And we looking like, what? Them life insurance policies be game changers. That's really where a lot of their generational wealth come from. Their wills and their life insurance policies.
Yeah.
We over here like, man, I don't want to get married. I'm married to the game. Like Future. Nigga, what?
Man.
Nigga, you ain't Future. Nigga, you better go take care of her. She love you. She wash your dirty drawers. I need you to go build a life. How you gonna build a life if you don't get married? That's an institution.
That's it. You say that.
Marriage is an institution, yes, sir.
So you saying people should get married?
In our community, we should refocus around coming together and looking at it as a way to get ahead. Because that's how you build a life. That's the purpose of it. Building a life formally, not informally, not that's my girlfriend for 30 years. Okay. In those scenarios I just gave you, since she's your girlfriend for 30 years, when it's time for y'all to get to the nooks and crannies and the critical things, she ain't your power of attorney, like, she ain't in your will. She don't even have access to it. And because she's just a girlfriend, we want to take all that money and send it right back to the state. Good job. And then we take these negative tropes and we just promote this nonsense to the youngins. And they so impressionable. You know what I'm saying? Now they like, I don't want to get married. I don't even like women. Fuck bitches. And it's like, bruh.
I would never do that shit again, though.
Bruh.
Ever.
And we can't get ahead. We at the bottom of every category that matters. And here come AI now.
AI about to change the game. It's already changing the game. It's already changing the game.
Man, I'm just outside, man. You know what I'm saying? I just look at it like this, man. It's too far gone, man.
That's
Like
what I'm
poker,
saying.
you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold. You got to change within you and with your little crew first. You can't reach us, you know what I'm saying? And let them see what we doing and speak on these podcasts.
Not wrong.
Hopefully somebody pick up on it. It's like it's too far gone, bro. It gives you anxiety to deal with people, bro.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Am I tripping?
Because you just don't know sometimes how to navigate through things. It's so much going on with the news and
They did it on purpose. They designed apps that way.
social media. going so
Everything
crazy.
feel like
Overwhelming. Every day you picked up on, you overwhelming yourself with information to the point
No
where you
doubt.
are handicapped and don't know which way is up. They're doing this on purpose. It's psychological warfare.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And I'm telling you that with the context you just gave the world of who I am. It's psychological warfare. If we overwhelm you with information, we render you handicapped cognitively to the point where you don't even want to even get in a relationship no more. Why? Everybody.
So you said this is all designed.
Of course.
I believe
That's the
that
era
too.
you in. Control
believe that.
chaos.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
From the food to the relationships to the family structure to the economic structure to the
30-year,
music.
40-year play. And guess who's still at the bottom?
Us.
Niggas look like me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This bank would say that's cold.
That's cold.
Yeah, so
real, though.
hopefully, a lot of what we're talking about on the show, it gets out there. Like, don't just be a blind user on the internet.
Facts.
All to get donating your attention for free, commenting on topics that got nothing to do with your life.
Word.
giving your opinion, opining. Bro,
Nah,
come on,
I'm
bro.
gonna tell you, bro. I gotta confess, bro.
Oh shit.
You speaking to me. I'm finna stop sending that stuff to people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that, you gotta stop. Like, I'll be sending them but bullshit to people, man.
He will. You said some cool shit too, but you will say some bullshit.
Yeah, man. I like that, but
I got girl cousins. Girl cousins in relationships call me, G, my man can't change a tire. What? He can't what? That's your man? You can't. We need help. Come cut the grass.
oh, we need help.
Come cut the grass. Y'all don't got a lawnmower?
Man,
What?
it's nasty outside.
But he on the
man.
phone all day? Do you have an out of body experience? Have you ever, in theory, imagine what it looked like to see you just doing this all day and doing this all day and hours just go by?
On that one, looking at yourself. Damn, what have you looked at yourself and what you did all day?
This nigga Instagram jacket.
Oh, man, bro, you supposed to be outside making a way for you.
Nah, you popping it.
Man, even that just affects club culture too. Like, just as a DJ, I see that same thing. Folks not as engaged, no matter what's going on. Like, you could be killing it on the set.
Your phone's killed the clubs. That's
You know
why I
what
stopped.
I mean? Like, even still, I think it's such a nuanced conversation with that too, because it's not just that. I think like sections kind of kill certain things,
sure.
and you know what I'm saying. Folks having this like,
We ain't even relating anymore. That's what you're saying.
yeah,
We
like
ain't even
it's-
making
That
babies no
should
more.
be happening at restaurants when people like me and my wife look at people. They be on their phone the whole time.
You
Like,
have
how
it?
the hell they gonna get to
Man,
know each
people
other?
are addicted, bro.
Yeah.
Cause especially them people walk around them earbuds in out
Yeah.
they like you really like a robot.
Let me correct what I just said. We are
Connected
making,
to your phone.
Now
we
they
are
trying to
still
put on the
making
glasses
babies, but we're not being intentional with how we engage. We're not being intentional. We still making babies, but we need to be more intentional with sex. Sex is serious.
Shit, right at the sex, you grab the phone.
But we done bastardized the
Serious.
practice in our community so long. Like, people just take it for granted. Like, and then you look up, people just be making babies, and there's no path for the child.
Man.
Are you like, why I even have a kid?
You know, had that broke ass little baby, man.
Man, what
Word,
you say?
though.
We already dealing with madness. You just kind of adding to it in a way. Not saying that child could be doomed, because you never know how a child's life could turn out. This
Right.
is America. You start bottom, make to the top. Don't matter what odds it's like.
Nah, them facts, but still though.
But we could, at this information age that we're in, could be more intentional around sexuality and who we make babies with.
Yeah, making trauma child.
Yes.
Cause you if I'm born into some like a life, I'm gonna have trouble.
Come on, man.
That's just what it is. That's just what everybody that come from the struggle, any type of struggle, you may not know. We may have made the best out of it. You may not know that you're traumatized, but you are.
It's 2026. We want to have these conversations, shed light on this stuff so we could leave a lot of it behind us.
Right.
Not judging anybody and the circumstances they may be in or they came out of or how they live their life. But with the information that we do have, we should be arming ourselves with it to make better decisions. If we can have a conversation around starting a family and building a life, let's do it. Let's do it. Because the family and the children will benefit that much more from it. Why? Because two people came together and they wanted me to be here. I wasn't born from Young Dolph's preach 2 shots of Hennessy and some wings, and I ain't really even want to see you after that. I just wanted to get what I wanted to get out of it. And now we got Tyrone, and I don't even really want to be his dad. And 74% of black children are born out of wedlock. That's almost 100%. And then we wonder why the young men in our community are having a crisis where they think Kevin Samuels is the second coming. A lot of what I was listening to from Kevin Samuels, my father taught me. It was common sense to me. So when I was hearing it, it was just like something I already heard growing up. So I would just look at it like, okay, you know. And then when he died, I think what sensationalized it for me is a lot of the women now felt comfortable coming out saying, well, he was right. Okay, that was interesting.
That's what I was saying.
But a lot of what he was saying in real time, like my pops told me that stuff. So when you look at men that are overly feminized, and we're not knocking nobody community, we're just saying there's no balance and there's no real masculinity there, at least in a conventional way. if mama raised him and all he know is that, you can't fault him for that. And shout out to my LGBTQ brothers and sisters. We love y'all too, baby. Open arms, no judgment. We love y'all.
Respect.
Right? But dads and family structure has its place still. And when we look up one day and we're like, how did we get like this in 2026? Happy New Year. It's all these problems. Bruh, that's how. So we got to do better. Accountability. Charleston White is cool because like the Boondocks, for the first time or the second time ever in modern history, we got somebody who can point out dysfunction in our community and not get the kind of critique that most of us get when we point out dysfunction. A lot of times when you point out dysfunction in the black community, people get upset, right? Oh man, I don't need a dad. My mama did a great job. Bruh, listen, a father.
You feel like he pointed out some good points?
Yeah, he does make good points. But the Boondocks did it perfectly. Because with the Boondocks, they pointed out the dysfunction and captured it in a way where none of us really critiqued it. We didn't hate the Boondocks. If anything, it kept us engaged.
For sure.
And they was pointing out all the issues in our community.
The damn sure was.
So that's the only time in modern recent history you've seen some of the stuff that we don't want to be accountable for pointed out on that kind of stage, and none of us got fragile around it.
Yeah, they put the mirror up, for sure. They put the mirror up.
They get fragile around Charleston. But that's the world we live in now. The feminine energy is taking over, you know, and you just can't believe he said that. It's like, bro, he doing this on purpose. Like, you still ain't caught on, huh? You just a user. You just... But yeah.
No doubt.
But yeah, it's time to call it out, and it's time to make a change in 2026.
Speaking of change, so 2026, let's touch on three things real quick before you slide. Somebody says, man, I want to work out, but I don't know how. I want everybody to kind of just give a little gem of how you can start your fitness journey, because it's really a lot easier than, a lot of people think you got to go spend a bunch of money, get a gym membership and all that, but it's really most simple than that.
Stay away from the sensational influencer culture. Start small. You don't need the fanciest gym. Might not even need the gym. You might just be able to start with going for walks.
Yep.
That's how you started, right? You just went outside.
Going for walks. Don't let it be about your camera. People are always trying to encourage me to post videos of curling and squats. It's not about that, right? Make it about whatever your personal goal is and how it enhances your overall quality of life. Have that goal ironed out. Don't let it be about likes, views, and comments. It's not why you getting into this.
Go do it for yourself.
Correct. Next thing you know, you'll be caught up in, I gotta have aloe, and I gotta have the Nike shoes, and I gotta have the leggings. They got leggings now for women. Men, please stay focused. Booty leggings now. Make the women look like knocking your focus. That's not why you here. So keep the right mindset too.
Definitely. Yeah, one, I think just starts with the mental. Just actually wanting to get fit. And just as simple as going out in the neighborhood, just walk. You know what I mean? You don't have to go super crazy. Just start somewhere. Like even whether you're in school or whatever, just taking some time out. I think a lot of times people just don't think they have time. But man, you could just do what you got to do.
You got time to blindly scroll.
Yeah, you be on the scrolling.
You got time
when
to
you
walk.
get them numbers back on your phone. I scroll 14 hours a day.
You got time to walk.
Word, yeah.
you
So
got time.
man, people like it. Just like I said, making that time, taking that time, and just start like G said, start small. Whether you walk or you know what I mean, have some friends. Like I think support is
Walking group, running club.
Yeah, support is just as important too. So if you can find some people that's like minded,
Correct.
and keep going like that. So yeah, it don't take much. You know what I mean? Just if you want to do it, you can. You know what I mean? You don't have to lose like 30, 40 pounds in like 2 days.
As we said, consistency compounds.
Consistency for sure. That's
Progress every day. You look up. That's how you burn calories.
Or just meet us at Amacola Falls.
For the next hiking with Bank.
Hiking with Bank.
Y'all still
the
pulling
25th.
up?
I'm pulling up 25th. I'll
January
be
the
here.
25th. Y'all
Okay.
pull up on us.
Okay.
You know, we got a support group. So if it's your first time, we got people that's going to be with you, talk
what's
to
up.
you, walk with you. Be like 100, 200 of us.
That's what's up.
Sometime 50, sometime. You never know. But it's free, totally free. No sign up. Just pull up.
That's what's up.
Follow the page, Hiking with Bank. Y'all pull up on us.
Let's go.
Perfect. I want to eat better, but I don't know how.
Man, that's deep. And that's also what's got us in this hypnosis is the food.
That's the tough part. I think the diet is the tough part.
Of course, it is more important than the working out. And it's playing a role in why we're in a degraded state too as a collective. A lot of us are obese. Obesity definitely is going to affect, you know what I'm saying, your everyday life. Definitely going to affect your cognition. That's tough. I say you could probably start looking into GLP-1s. GLP-1s are brain drugs that, you know, right now people are seeing a lot of results with cutting weight and turning down the food noise in your brain. And when you do that, a lot of the cravings that you had before, you no longer have. So it's easier for you. It's almost like a hack. It's easier for you to get away from that Cinnabon, those wings, because your mind is no longer sending those signals, you know, to your stomach to crave it. So I would say look into how you can access a GLP-1 to reverse some of that. And make sure you do your homework. I'm not a doctor. A lot of these GLP-1s are still relatively new. So we don't even know what these side effects look like yet.
Is that Ozempic?
Ozempic, semaglutide. There are a couple other. Waybigo, I might be mispronouncing it.
Is there a natural way to do it if you don't want to take Ozempic? Are there foods that will...
This is going to sound crazy. Y'all made fun of me out there. There's black coffee to curb your appetite and give you energy.
Okay.
There's L-carnitine if you want to target belly fat ladies. A lot of the ladies who want to consult me about working out, well, my belly, what can I do? I want to lose my gut. I always point them in the direction of L-carnitine. One shot a day can help. Again, a clean diet. There's no cut corners. It's not sexy.
Yeah.
Like,
You got to eat right.
You got to eat right.
Eat right. That's my answer.
Yeah.
And mess up.
You got to gross yourself out first. You got to go see what you eat. Once you see what you eat, you'll stop eating.
That'll do it. For sure. That'll
Like,
do it.
Introspection bank.
No, that's the truth. That's what it did to me. Like looking at them,
gorging out.
Chickens.
all that stuff that's online, like
The meat.
Googling like what's really what they doing to the food now, like conspiracy theorists. Go look at a lot of that, like a whole binge on that.
Not even real food.
Bro, no, they showing how the sickness be in them cows, and they just cutting it out like a bunch of pus, and they still put them on the line.
Oh, I got a question for you before you get to your third question.
Go ahead.
Because you guys know him. What makes 21 so emotionally mature? Because he seems like he may be the most emotionally intelligent artist of his peers.
I think Thug was like that too. Like when I watched the interview, Thug's the way he was able to articulate himself and just really even going back to his childhood and talking about why he might be the way he is. I think that was super dope, and I didn't realize that about him. You just see the music and you don't really see anything else. But
I'm gonna throw something out. I think a lot of our brothers is smart. It's just that the media and how the media, what they choose to talk to them about. When you're looking at what Bank did with 21 and Thug, he talked to them. These are my partners, and let me really talk to them. It's like therapy rather than, okay, sit down, let's talk about a lot of bullshit so we can try to get...
Why don't most of them go to therapy?
Bro, that same thing like telling somebody they hurt your feelings or saying sorry. It's like a sign. You know, and I'm not like justifying it, but I get it because I done been in that mindset. Like, bro, I don't need nobody to talk to about me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But we really do. It's just, bro, everything that we taught was right is basically wrong. Everything we taught was wrong was basically right. You know what I'm saying? We do need somebody to talk to. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
I don't know if it's a therapist, if it's a preacher, if it's your girl, if it's your whoever,
Whatever
somebody
word.
that's gonna be that's gonna hold you accountable.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And that you're not afraid to be vulnerable with.
Accountability, vulnerability. We keep hearing these keywords throughout the entire
Same words
interview.
over and over.
So yeah, I just feel like, you know, it's that armor. We all got that armor on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 21 for whatever reason seems like, and this is just outside looking in, he seems to be very emotionally intelligent, doesn't have an issue being vulnerable, you know, and articulating some of the things that some folks may just be uncomfortable about. And it stands out. And I do agree, when Thug shared his trauma, once again, here's our community picking sides. It's like, if in this moment, if you can't at least give this man grace based off of how he's telling you he grew up, and all you care about is, like we said in September, the album coming out, or Gunna's abs, Gunna's album was better. It's like, bro, you guys have completely missed the mark as humans. This man is telling you He grew up in abject poverty in America, in Atlanta. That should make your antenna stand up.
I think it's the like you say, the user's fault, man, because we put so much pressure on people when they get of status, like they just not regular people anymore.
Yeah, it's also humanity. Yeah, you a human.
Like, everybody's still regular. Wake up, they eyes open the same way. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Body function the same way. These people are regular people.
Why in our community do we not have baseline grace? But what you just said is so common in our community. Why don't we have grace?
That be starting in like kindergarten, man. We lose that in kindergarten. Like
that's over with though.
Yeah,
everybody else culture, as crazy as they are and shit they come with, because they got issues too.
They teach compassion in Eastern philosophy. They ain't teaching that in Western. It ain't just black. It's Western civilization. They ain't teaching no compassion.
I wish we had more of an Eastern spirituality aspect to how we teach sex.
That's how I get how like them people be ready to crash out on the internet and do all that. I get it, because it's like, y'all not hearing me. Mm-hmm. That makes you crash out. Mm-hmm. Like, y'all got a big misconception of me.
Yeah. Mm.
Like, I don't let this entertainment make me feel like I'm somebody that I'm not.
Get off the
And people
internet.
be feeling like they can beat the internet or try to explain to the internet.
You can't. That's not how they set it up. Get off of it.
Yeah,
disengage.
Disengage.
Now you won, baby. That's what they don't want you to know.
Exactly.
They want to keep you on the app all day long. They want your data. Mm-hmm. Get off that.
Yep.
Start separating yourself from it.
You're right.
Start separating yourself from it. Disengage. They're probably not going to like me after I put this out there. I don't care. We need it as a collective. What was your third question? I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
Finally.
Facts.
I'm tired of being broke. I want to get some money in 2026. Some real money.
Man,
you want to start?
One is so many ways. It's so many ways. I think because I consider myself a creative. So if you are a creative and looking to make some money, learn, like if you a producer or a DJ, I think honing in on the craft is number one, because you can't be out here whack and try to get a placement or get a gig. So I think just honing in on the craft, learning the craft, actually studying everything, and just like working out, start small. Like, yo, I'll do this, network. That's important too. But man, it's some ways to get money out here. The internet, monetization. If you got away with words, or if you take dope pictures or something, like it's more than one way to skin a cat for real. So if you can, like, yo, learn about crypto, stocks, everything. Listen, I've been going crazy with day trading right now.
I was about to make you say something about that. Yeah.
You feel me? So I've been going crazy with that.
You don't talk about that side of yourself.
Yeah, because I've been learning how to day trade. I started August 2020, and I've been so obsessed with just learning it, trying to understand it, and being as consistent as I can. And even now, like, cause it's not one of those things where you can just put some money in and you rich in 24 hours. It doesn't work like that. I wish it did.
It's just like the working out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I wish it did, but it takes time. Like I said, I started back in 2020, and like right now, I feel like I'm starting to really make something from it. Like, cause I done put hundreds, if not thousands, into it and took L's back to back. But I never. That's the thing. You can't give up on that. Like, if you really want to be profitable, you can't give up. Like, you gotta just show up. So learn how to day trade, learn about stocks and all of that. So man, it's so many ways. It's endless.
As we transition into the AI economy and the AI world, where a lot of the conventional jobs are getting sort of going away, learn how to build chatbots. Learn about LLMs. If you're going to be computer oriented, you just can't put your phone down, right? There's still going to be opportunities for you there. Even vetting some of the outputs that the AI spits out from prompts, and the credibility of it and the validity of it, you want to be able to be that human capital that can verify the data is accurate. Given what's going on with ICE in this country, if you're more of one of the alpha dogs, alpha males, and you want to get to it, there's going to be lots of opportunities in architecture and construction. Hone in on those skills. Trades are going to make a comeback. Getting off the internet is about to make a comeback. Make sure you strengthen your posture towards that so you can take advantage of it, right? Don't just sit around and waste time. Like Clif just said, different context. You want to make sure you have the skill set that makes you marketable for these opportunities. If you got that entrepreneurial spirit, you can get the skill set, get the mastery, then you can start the company and then go out and find what's left of the vatos or put your brothers in place. So now y'all going out and y'all are getting some of these construction contract opportunities in DC or local government in Georgia. There's ways to get to the bag. And as it relates to crypto, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not Scream's cousin. I'm not cuz. But there may be an opportunity with XRP to jump in now while it's still low, like Bitcoin was in 2014 and 2007. Do your homework on that. I'm not telling you to go buy anything. But again, with what President Trump and his administration has done with busting things wide open for crypto, not replacing the dollar, but being a legitimate currency, you want to make sure you invest in some crypto and have access to some crypto.
It's super accessible. Like Cash App, you can
buy Bitcoin on Cash App.
Buy Bitcoin on that.
Yeah.
There's different crypto wallets.
Correct.
Yeah, so like it's not as inaccessible as people might think it is.
It's no longer going to be cool to be dumb.
No doubt.
It's no longer going to be cool to not know.
The info is right there.
Because it's too much, you're in the information age.
The info is right there, literally.
Man, we appreciate y'all pulling up the big facts, man.
sure.
G don't have no social media. You just got to catch him in traffic. But you know what I'm saying? You could you could check out Clif, the super producer, on Instagram. Check out the mixes too on Mixcloud.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go get all the album.
Yeah,
Tour
tour.
1, Tour 2, T3, Harder Than Ever.
Mixcloud.com/CTSP. I upload consistently, throwback joints, radio
Everything.
mixes, you know what I mean, club, all that.
Got something for everything.
Yeah, no doubt.
Dope blends too. Appreciate y'all,
Sir,
man. You
thank
know
y'all
what
for
it
having
is.
us. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Respect,
Check us out at
respect.
www.bigfactspod.com. Happy 2026. Salute.
Salute.